True horror files stories. Fight number 2. What you're about to hear was reported as real.
This story is inspired by one of the most haunting and unexplained medical mysteries in modern history. The sudden, unexplained nocturnal death syndrome, or SUNS, that claimed the lives of over 100 seemingly healthy Hmong refugees in the United States in the late 1970s and 80s. Western medicine had no clear answer, but within the Hmong community, the cause had a name: DESC, a malevolent spirit from their homeland that stalked those who had fled across the ocean, leaving their ancestral guardian spirits behind. This is a story about that terror. The worst sound Cao knew wasn't from the war he'd survived. It was the soft click of his alarm clock in Minneapolis flipping to 4 a.m. Another night survived. Another round against an enemy he couldn't see. He hadn't slept properly in months, not since the whispers began. His uncle, an elder, knew. You crossed the great saltwater, Cao. Our guardian spirits, their power fades with the miles. You are alone in your sleep now, and DESC has found you. DESC, the crushing spirit. Back in Laos, a shaman would fight it. Here, there was only a bottle of pills and a medical term: SUNS. Stress, they called it. Cao knew it was a hunt. On the 73rd night, the dream changed. He wasn't paralyzed in his bed. He was there, in the jungle. Humid air, the scent of frangipani, real. And he was running. Behind him, a patch of darkness that swallowed sound and light. A formless, ancient malice. A whisper in his mind became a roar. You left. You are mine. He fell. The darkness loomed over him, forming a stretched, almost human shape with eyes like smoldering coals. Cao screamed into the dream, "My ancestors, my guardians!" A faint silver light flickered around him, the distant, weak echo of his abyss. The dark spirit laughed, a sound like cracking bones, and swatted the light away. A tendril of vapor touched Cao's chest. An agony of cold, deeper than any winter, exploded through him, freezing his heart from the inside out. He woke on the floor, 4:01 a.m. The clock was cheerful. The whispers were gone. So was the fear. In its place, a hollow certainty. The cold sat inside his chest, a permanent guest. DESC hadn't killed him. It had moved in. That day, Cao worked perfectly. He smiled politely. He was a model immigrant, but he carried the cold. That night, he didn't fight sleep. He lay down and closed his eyes with a feeling of sad relief. The running was over. He was found the next morning, eyes open, face peaceful. The report would say cardiac arrest, a tragedy of stress, a case of SUNS. But the paramedic, a Hmong man, knew. He leaned close and heard nothing, just a final, settled silence. He made a small old sign of warding, not for the body, but for the living, against what had finally taken its prize and grown still.
If this story stayed with you, don't rush back to the light just yet. These files are both from real events, old records, and careful storytelling. I put a lot of time into shaping the atmosphere you just hear. If you enjoy this kind of quiet, realistic horror, consider subscribing to True Horror Files Stories. Leave a comment if it affected you. And if you have a true story you never told anyone, you can share it in the comments. Next file will be waiting.